The next thing we're going to do is create a system image backup. And basically what that means is we're going to run this top command up here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that top one. And once you do that, what it's going to be looking for are potential places where it can save this backup to. So right now it locates a disk called BAE1. So if I click this drop down, we can see all of our options. This top one is actually my USB thumb drive, and this bottom one happens to be my external hard drive. So one of the prerequisites that you need in order to do this backup, the first one is you need to make sure that you have an external hard drive that is connected that is larger than your C drive. So this one is 1.82 terabytes. So this is going to be pretty good for me because in this particular example, the C drive I believe is only 100 gigs. It's not very big, 119 gigabytes. The second prerequisite is it's going to overwrite anything that is on this drive. So let's make sure that we don't have any critical data that's on this drive. So I'm going to go take a look at my drive here. And it appears to be empty. There's nothing here, so that's good. I'm not going to be overwriting anything important if there's nothing there to begin with. The third requirement is that this drive needs to be formatted in Ntfs. Now a lot of people last year had problems with this, so I'm just going to walk you through this process. I'm going to right click on the start button and go to computer management. Sometimes it takes a little while. There it goes. Once computer management opens, I'm going to go to the disk management. Right now it's loading the disk configuration information. And once this loads, I'm going to look for those two drives that I plan to use. So this is that 2 terabyte drive, and I can see that it's formatted in Ntfs. And then the other one I'm going to be looking for is that thumb drive, and that happens to be this drive here, and I can see that it is also formatted in Ntfs. If it's not formatted in Ntfs, like it might say FAT32 or something, you're probably wondering, well, what do I do if it's in that case? Well, right here in computer management, you can right click on it and choose format. And then here where it says file system, you can change this to Ntfs. And then click OK, and it should perform a quick format. You can also rename the drive if you wanted to. Since I've already done that here, I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. But anyways, that's how you would format something that's not in Ntfs to Ntfs. So I'm going to close out of computer management and go back to my create a system image. So it's asked me where do I want to save the backup, and I'm going to choose on a hard drive. So I'm going to choose that 2 terabyte hard drive. I have tried doing this on a thumb drive and it doesn't work, so chances are you might have a thumb drive that's big enough for your system image to fit onto, and I've tried to do it that way and it doesn't work. Maybe for you it might work, but in my case it didn't work, so I'm going with an external hard drive. Some of you might be wondering, well, why not do it on another internal hard drive? Well, we kind of want it separate from the computer in case something catastrophic happens to the computer, like it takes an electric jolt or something and it kills all the drives in the machine. So that way you'll at least have one good system restore image that was not connected to the computer. So what I'll basically do is after the backup is complete, I'll disconnect the external hard drive and I'll put it back in its box and store in a safe, dry, cool place so it doesn't get damaged. And then when I need it again, of course, I'll take it out and plug it in maybe next year when I have to, reinstall all my applications. Alright, so from here I'm going to go ahead and click next. So it's going to confirm, and it's asked me what do I want to back up. So I want to back up my C drive. The C drive is the only thing I have on this computer. So I'll go ahead and click start backup. I will let you know that this does take quite a while. So this might be a good point where you can stop and finish doing something else. Once it is completed doing your backups or your system restore image, it's going to do something like this. Do you want to create a system repair disk? At this point in time, we can click yes or no. If we click no, we can always go back to this window here and choose create a system repair disk. Once the system restore image is created, you should be able to look on your drive where you stored the system restore image, and you should see something called Windows Image Backup, and it'll say that you don't have permission to look in there when you double click on it. But if you are logged in as administrator, you should be able to see some stuff in here. So that's what appears to be in here.